David Baye here from MuscularDevelopment.com. We are in Las Vegas for the 2016 NPC USA's, hanging out here with super heavyweight competitor Brent Swansen. Brent, you took home the championships, the super heavyweights at last year's Junior USA in South Carolina. That was last May. Obviously a big win for you, your first national title. A little bit different here in Las Vegas, gunning for a pro card against the nation's best. You've had a little over a year to prepare. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling really good. Me and my coach, Mandis Buckle, the past 14 months, literally the day I stepped off of the Junior USA stage, basically my thing to him was, what do I have to do to make a run at the USA's in 14 months? So we put together a plan, and along with my wife, Autumn Swanson, just went all out, and it's been a great year. And I can say now that I'm at my personal best. You know, I won a show 4 weeks ago, but I'm tighter and better now, and you know, it'll just be interesting to see and just roll the dice and see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, now we were at the Wings of Strength show in Chicago, Tim Gardner's show, where you won the super heavyweights and the overall there. A very impressive win. So you have 4 weeks between then and now. One of those time frames where you can't really let off the diet too much,
right,
but maybe you have a little bit of time. Did you take a few days after the Wings to have at least some decent food or rest a little bit, or was it back to the gym and on the diet on Sunday?
The plan was on the Sunday after we were going to have an off day, but I'm a type 1 diabetic, and my blood sugars were way off that day, so I didn't even get to enjoy to eat. And then once Monday came, I was just honestly I've had this goal in my mind of competing and doing well at this show for 14 months, so I'm like, I'm just get ready and get back on the wagon and just go 4 more weeks, and the pizza and the burgers and the cheap meal here and there can wait. I mean, this is way more important than a stupid meal.
Right. Well, yeah, no, you put in that much work. It's only 4 weeks away. You know, if it was 6 or 8, maybe you'd think, hey, I'll have it. But with 4 weeks, you know what, you're going to push through. You know, you brought up your wife. Interesting thing. I mean, most of you guys know, and if you don't know, your wife was the women's physique Arnold Classic champion this year, fifth place at last year's Olympia. You know, when we talk about couples in the fitness industry, it seems like it's either on one extreme or the other. It's you don't ever want 2 people dieting in the household at the same time, or it seems to work out really well. You know, how does it work out when you're preparing and getting ready for a show? You know, having a wife that's one of the most elite competitors that there is in the IFBB. I mean, is it? I'm imagining there's some good support there, but a little bit of fighting over some mirror space, stuff like that.
The thing is we're both competitive. We're competitors, and we're competitive with each other, then within ourselves. I'm her #1 supporter, her #1 fan. She's the same, and it works with us because we both know at different points in our prep and during the year what our mindset is. And you know, it's when she's diced and in shape, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that pushes me to be better. And then it's so funny because this weekend right now that I'm all dried out and everything, she's like, am I going to be ready for the Olympia and everything? And I'm like, you look great. This is the best you've ever looked. You know what I mean? So it just works. You know, we don't have any kids. We don't. You know, we work 12-hour days, yeah, but we're each other's main support system. And you know, when we're done with our day jobs, we're at the gym, we live at the gym, and we push each other until we puke or somebody bleeds. And I mean, in order to be your best, I mean, that's what it takes, and not a lot of people are willing to do that. And I'm just lucky enough that I have somebody by my side who's willing to go through that with me.
All right, 2 people, low carbs. You guys get along pretty well for the most part, or is there some time where you just need to step back and take a little breather?
In all honesty, if I'm being honest, and I will be honest, the last 4 weeks have been horrible for me. I've been moody. I've not been the best husband, but she gets it. You know what I mean? She's like, I understand. You know, I'll pick this up. I'll do some cooking for you. I'll do whatever. You know, but the same thing goes for her. I guarantee when she's 3 weeks out from the Olympia, I'll be picking her up. You know, and just different things like that. But I mean, it's expected, and you know, there's going to be times where you don't feel the best at a low body fat, but it makes it a lot easier though when you do have a good support system and you have somebody at home who's truly there for you. So.
All right, man. We'll tell you what, lucky man, have somebody there, not only elite, somebody that's been there, but somebody that supports you. But tell you what, guys, we're going to let Brent get going here. 12 o'clock tomorrow. That is Pacific time. Prejudging starts, guys. Make sure if you're out on the East Coast, that's 3 p.m. We're going to have our play-by-play, live pictures going up, all the call-outs, everything else you guys are used to from Muscular Development. We're going to let Brent get going for right now. Oh, one more thing.
One more thing I wanted to say, and this is, I had this actually posted in my room. Last year at the Junior USAs, when I had won, you said I was the most conditioned in the whole show. And literally I have that taped on my refrigerator at home, highlighted what you said, and I said next year at the USA's, first, second, or fifth, I want him to be able to say the same thing, that I was hard as nails and the most conditioned in the show. So hopefully we can make that happen.
All right, man. Well, best of luck to you. Wishing the best. A good guy, hoping good things for you. So that's going to do it for us, guys. One more time, David Baye with Brent Swansen from the musculardevelopment.com, 2016 NPC USA's. We're out.